T&N TV in the gym with the coach itself of Adan Mohamed. How are you, sir?
Doing well, thanks. Doing very well, thank you.
Thank you very much for inviting us down. We've just watched a very interesting sparring session. Adnan's getting ready, and he did a nice little pads warm down. So how are the preparations going for the 27th?
Going very good. This is Adan's debut. He's obviously been an outstanding amateur. Won 7 national titles. Boxed for Frampton. They've done a great job with him. I started working with Adan when I was about 18 years old, and since then we've just been in the gym more or less every day, and as he's getting older and progressing, he's getting better and better. So preparation for this camp, we had a few dates before. We was hoping to be out on the 5th of December. Didn't quite get out on that show, but we stayed in the gym. We stayed ready as you should as a professional, and we've been called up for this date, and he's ready.
So he's ready to meet the challenge.
Yeah,
it's quite challenging and difficult at these times where you sometimes don't know, things can get changed or cancelled at the last minute. So
it's quite difficult right now, especially as we're all in a pandemic. So everybody that's in the gym has to be COVID tested. We have to take the right precautions and things like that. And not only that, there's no fans. Obviously, it's his debut. All his friends want to come, but we have to just adapt to the times. So,
it can be difficult for especially a young person who wants to make their debut, have the friends, the family, the fans all there on the debuts. 100%. Usually when everyone comes out to show support and love, and then it's kind of difficult. But I suppose being under those big lights, TV, BT Sport, that must be nice things that people can watch at home. At least,
exactly.
The safety of their own home.
Yeah, exactly. And that's good that he's still being able to get out, because unfortunately there are a lot of fighters that can't get out right now, and the fact that he's been able to get out, we're grateful. Thank you to his management, to Frampton also for allowing us to be out on the show, and we hope to go and show all of them over at BT Sport and Frampton what we're about, So
fantastic. And in terms of describe Adan's style for us, if you would.
He's a slick fighter, he's quite elusive, great mover with his feet, but also adaptable. That's what we've been working on, because he's got a great style of a boxer mover. But hopefully in this fight we get to show the different aspect of what we've worked on. So it's been a long road. It's been over about a year now. We've been in the gym just working on things, and hopefully on fight night, we'll get to see what Adan can do.
And also
because there isn't a one particular style that he has now. He's multi-dimensional. If that's even a word, but he can go either way.
His amateur pedigree shows that he's very capable of multitude of styles.
Just to adapt, really. And that's what's going to take him to, I believe, to world titles in not only one weight division as well. So.
Fantastic. And talking about weight, is it easy for him to make the weight? Has there any particular dietary requirements?
It's just like most fighters, really. You just got to eat cleaner, and and then the weight will come off, do the right things, and it comes off. He's got no issue with the weight. He's doing strong. He's actually sparring guys that are a lot heavier than him, and guys that fight at super feather and feather, and he's young as well. So being in there with those bigger guys that sort of firmed him up, toughened him up. He's quite strong now. So
I suppose there's benefits to sparring people of different sort of styles and different sizes as well.
100%.
You get used to different
100%. Yeah, and that's what we've had. Throughout this whole year, he's been consistently sparring different weight classes, different styles of fighters: tall, rangy, short range, southpaws, everything. So,
and like I said, this particular fight for Adan, what would you say is the main key? What does he need to do to sort of be victorious? The main things.
Well, we'll discuss that in the changing room, but he just needs to turn up. That's all we need to do. I won't go through the tactics, but we've worked on the right game plan.
Okay, so
Brett Fido, who he's fighting, is
fully mentally prepared, because he knows the challenge in front of him.
We know that the guy he's fighting. Not much guys would take this guy on their debut. I know other fighters have took him on their 5th, 6th fight. Some guys have took him. He drew with some big names out there. I think it was Brad Foster he drew with. And he's a good fighter. This guy's not on.
So actually going for a challenge of fighting someone that is a very lively opponent on your first on your debut.
Of course.
Is a challenge.
I think he's more than capable of dealing with it. So. It's it's baptism by fire, but this is the professional ranks. There's
and
no
it's a
mercy.
big card as well. Everyone wants to see the Frampton Airing card. So that's
exactly. So
entertaining card. You can make a statement.
100%. We're hoping to do that.
Fantastic. And also, I was going to ask the same thing, your AJ Fury prediction, because you had a slightly different take than.
He said Fury. I said AJ. I had the opportunity to be part of AJ's last camp, you know, helped him prep for the Pulev fight. Not for long, just the last 2 weeks of camp. And I know AJ quite well and his team quite well, so I'm going to go with the guy that I know. And I honestly do believe that, you know...
And he made adjustments when it came to...
exactly, which makes me feel like you can see him improve as a fighter. Okay, you know, he's got a lot more smooth with his work, a lot more rhythm to him now. And, you know, I think, you know, it would be Fury's toughest fight, to be honest with you. I think
AJ's going to show up to fight.
Yeah, 100%. It'll be Fury's toughest fight, but it'll also be Joshua's toughest fight. So it just makes
for like a blockbuster. I suppose it's the one the British public want to see.
Yeah,
because it's like, unification doesn't happen that often. Right?
And it does well for the sport. You know, we have to thank both those guys for bringing attention to the game, because now the fact that they're doing it allows the rest of us to come up underneath and get some limelight. So hopefully we can work on.
This, boxing is back sort of
back in business now. Yeah, it's back in business. Boxing's back. So you know, once we got heavyweight champions in the UK, it just helps the rest of us come up. You know, so
yeah. I mean, ideally, had the issues not occurred, I'm sure a fight like that would sold out the stadium easily.
100%.
Wembley Stadium sold out.
You'd be fighting hand over fist for them tickets, mate.
Trust me. Like impossible.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's not hard to imagine that.
Trust me. It's such a shame as well that this pandemic's happened at this time, and we've got like the biggest fight in UK history happening.
And of course, the Olympics been cancelled for the amateurs, etc. That's been a heavy blow for them.
Oh, is it definitely cancelled?
Well, I mean, it's been moved.
Oh, moved.
Postponed. There's still a question where they.
Still a question. Exactly. Yeah, we don't know if it's even going to happen.
So it's the uncertainty. So I understand why many young sort of amateurs wanted to sort of turn professional, because there's only so long you can wait.
The amateurs haven't fought, and the small hall shows haven't fought either. So
yeah, that's the thing. We've missed going to York Hall and places like that because it's all been completely locked down.
You know, it's tough.
And I was just going to ask you as a coach, you know, what are your sort of 3 pound for pound best fighters in the sport right now? Like,
in the sport right now, or
in the sport right now, like not of all time, but like right now, active.
Terence Crawford, Canelo, and
everyone picks Bud.
Crawford's my guy, man. I like Crawford. Big fan of Canelo.
Hard not to like.
No, I ain't gonna say Spence. Nah. I think Crawford beat Spence, if I'm honest with you.
Spence had that horror car crash that people just didn't know. He said he was fine, but
of course.
I
think it's
the sheriff in town, basically.
No, I think my 3 would have to be Canelo, Crawford, and probably. I'm just going to throw AJ in there as well because he's the
heavyweight.
Big up the big man. You know what I mean?
He's probably the biggest draw in boxing, right? AJ
exactly.
And Canelo, which made kind of sense. Like those big names.
Definitely. They're the two money fights. You know what I mean? There's other guys.
You got like Mexicans supporting Canelo, and you got all Britain behind AJ, so you got those big.
And I
they're
think
good for boxing, I suppose.
Brilliant.
They're
brilliant.
Casuals come in as well.
100%. And I think there's some other good talent coming through. I think Shakur Stevenson's very much overlooked, man.
He's very young.
I think, he's young, but I think he's going to be a problem. And also, Matchroom have just signed a fighter, Keyshawn Davis.
Oh, okay, I've heard about him.
The kid's a problem, trust me. I like that kid. He's a good fighter. He might do a lot in the pro ranks.
And he was like a decorated amateur as well, wasn't he?
Very good. And he's come along in the last few years as an amateur, so
fantastic. Just the last, any shout outs to any sponsors and any fans, to tune in?
No, I need some sponsors. I need sponsors. I ain't got no one to shout out because I ain't got no sponsors right now. So just big up Adan Mohamed, Warren Boxing Management for helping us, Frank Warren for giving the leg up. And that's it really. Iron boxing is the future.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Coach. We look forward to
also, big shout out to people working with me, Finbar Harper over there, good coach, Jazzy Jizzle over here, all part of the team.
Thank you.
Yeah. Got the senior predator over here. Big up, man.
Signing up. Thank you very much, sir. Cheers.